Spencer, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. Took a little hiatus. Had some time to just rest and sleep and bring some peace of mind to my life. Welcome in, everybody. Spirit is already present. I've already got goosebumps. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm getting the message, you're almost there. Don't give up now. You are almost there. You've been through a lot, whoever I'm picking up on. I can definitely relate. Welcome in, Cody. Welcome in, Nico. Welcome in, Nikki. I had to do my hair before I went live. Come on. I'm going to get into a collective tonight. I don't know what the energy's going to be, but I know some of you are trying to push through. Some of you are having a hard time. Some of you are finding it extremely challenging. And you're being instructed by Spirit to keep going. You're through the worst of it, and you're not taking an account of that. Some of you need to take a step back and really see what you've actually been through and see how much you've overcome. That's going to really inspire. It's going to inspire you to keep going. But you need to really take an assessment and take a step back as to how far you've come from where you were. You've got to remember where you come from to know where you're going. And by that is certain boundaries need to be in place for you to continue to move on. And when you're not allowing these boundaries to work in your life in a better way of bringing you peace of mind, it comes to the position of having these boundaries up and keeping away what is actually meant for you. It's one thing to have boundaries, but it's another thing to allow them to hinder you. Cheryl. Hey, Michael. we're going to start off with the Magdalene Oracle. See what the overall sacred feminine energy, see what she's got to say. Check out the Voice of Souls as well. For those of you that want merch, the store is now open. I opened it early so that way you guys can go and get some merch. Now the prices are, I may be making $5 off of each item. So all of the cost is strictly for the production. Okay, so if you go on there and you're saying, oh, it's pretty expensive, it's because I've picked a all over print item to do my designs. So they do cost a little bit more. I'll tell you right now, um, someone made an order and they just received their coffee cups. And these coffee cups look beautiful. They sent me pictures. So it is a good product. Okay. Because of the pricing, it's an all over print hoodie. It's an all over print item, which is a little bit more expensive because of the item and because of the production and because of the shipping and all that. Um, that's why the prices are a little higher. If you want to check out the link, it's on my community tab. Should be the first link. Um, but yeah, go check out the store. See if there's anything that you'd like to buy. And if you have any suggestions, you can go ahead and go back to the community tab and put it in the comments of what maybe of what sizes you might want of a certain product, um, whatnot. I can try and see certain all over prints. They only come in certain sizes due to the machine that they have available. So because of that, it's only going to be available in certain sizes. Some of the items, there's only one size, like a one size fits all kind of deal. And it's because of the all over print, it's due to the design. Um, so I hope that answers some sort of questions that you might have for the items being sold. So go get your merch. I'm designing new items every week, so make sure you head back to the site every once in a while to see if there's any new items. I just put up a couple new shirts. All right, we've got the Judgment on the bottom of the deck. We've got Mother Mary on the top of the deck. And we've got Ascension in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting from this is certain people are being judged for what they've done, and they will not be ascending. And it's mainly due to their stubbornness with their healing. They choose not to repent. They choose not to go within themselves. They choose not to reflect. And they choose not to allow their sacred feminine in to nurture their heart. They're not allowing the balance between their masculine and feminine to bring healing. So, unfortunately for them, their guardian angels are not with them. This is part of their karma. They're not getting the revelations that they're supposed to be until they love themselves. until they balance out their heart and soul. Okay? And this is partially part of their karma. They're thinking they're just going to walk away and they're not going to take any accountability. Welcome in, Art HT. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. If this is about the war and peace, this is all, it's very much imbalanced. It's not. It's very chaotic energy. And it's mainly dealing with their inner child. Thank you, Spencer. Hold tight, buddy. I got you a message here. So these people that are facing judgment due to their inner child not being healed, they've created a lot of war and uh, mayhem in people's lives, and they're headed to purgatory. Okay, because they choose to use their sacred sensuality to manipulate people. Okay, they created a lot of hell, and Christ's consciousness ain't having it. So they're receiving karma, they're receiving judgment for what they've done, the chaos that they've brought into your world. You need to focus on your internal embrace. This will bring liberation. This will help you make decisions. Okay? Come into balance within yourself. Bring yourself back to center. It is needed at this time in order to recalibrate and be ready for the ascension, to be ready for the next stages. The people that have been going through their healing work, the people that have been going within and um, transmuting, keep going. You're on the right track. Some of you might be feeling like you're running out of time. You're not. As long as you're doing the work, as long as you're working through it, and as long as you're being courageous in your healing, you've got nothing to worry about. So take off the pressure. Okay? I'm also being told things are going to turn out better than expected. So hold the faith. Some of you be like, yeah, Aiden, I've been waiting forever and a day. I've been doing the work. I've been going through it. And why did you make me do this? Some of you are pissed off because I'm making you go within and I'm making you reflect. I'm telling you it's worth it. I'm telling you it's worth it. As pissed off as you might feel, okay, about having to go within and reflect. Every time you do this in a victim mode, yeah, you rip yourself apart. But what you're probably realizing is now that you're going through with it more like insight, like you're looking for insight, you're going through like an archaeologist. You're kind of picking things apart and you're re-looking at things. You're taking a step back and you're seeing it from a bird's eye view outside of yourself. And you're noticing different similarities to different situations. Okay, the ones that are actually doing the work, you're putting these things together and you're finding out something that you didn't realize was even there. You're having major revelation moments, you're having aha moments, whatever you want to call it. But either way, this has been a big awakening for you. Okay? And for the ones that are resonating with this message, you're on the right track. Take the pressure down. Take the pressure off. The fact that you're doing the work, that's all that matters. You're right on time. The divine, if you're allowing the divine to orchestrate itself into your life, you've got nothing to worry about. You're right on time. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, just for those that are messaging me right now, you are not muted by myself. Um, there's only a certain amount, certain caliber of people, I guess YouTube is allowing in my chat. Um, it's to, I don't know what it's to do, but I don't know. Things are being restricted, okay? It's out of my hands. I do appreciate your views. So although you might not be able to maybe message in the chat, know that I, I'm still appreciative of, um, of you watching and tuning in, okay? All right, Voice of Souls, what do we got going on for the collective? What's the overall energy? Okay. Somebody's facing their fears and somebody's learning lessons. Pretty cool. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, I don't have access, or I've got it pretty restricted. So it tends to rotate and allow certain people in, and then it kicks people out. Don't take this personally, please. All right? Somebody's trying to repress you from speaking out about something because um, somebody's learning something from what you're talking about. Okay, and somebody wants to repress you from speaking out because people are learning, people are getting confirmations, people are seeing things for what they are from what they're learning from you. Truth is being spoken, and some people are trying to mirror you, they're trying to emulate you, and some of them are trying to mirror back what you are providing. So be very, very weary as to who's showing up in your reality. Be very discerning. If something doesn't feel right, there's probably something wrong. You need to listen to it, okay? Anything else here, Spirit? Let's go from the top, the bottom, and the middle. Two more. Oh, all right. We got two more. We got the karmic message in reverse. It's a message from Spirit, and this is about Dharma. Mirror effect, karmic message in reverse, and karma in reverse. So this is definitely something about Dharma, working through processing and receiving healing, I think. And it's almost as if as you're healing, someone else is healing. And I think it's something to do with something coming into an alignment. It's almost like you are guiding, you are, I'm being told, you're the guiding light to your soulmate's healing. You're giving them no other choice but to learn and work through their fears. And this is not only balancing out any type of karmic debt, but it's actually creating dharma. Not only for yourself and your other person, but for the people around you. And what do we got on the bottom of the deck? Soon in the reverse. We've got forgiveness in reverse. And what's in the middle? Yeah, they're extremely pissed off that they're having to go into to look into their childhood. The thing is about this is that when you are rehashing your childhood, this is it, this is for people that are finding a lot of blocks in their life, okay? The situation with that is there might have been one or more parents that didn't show up. You felt not validated. Um, you might have felt violated um, by a parental figure. And what people don't realize is the relationship that you do have with the parents is the same typical kind of energetics that you deal with within your relationships going forward. This is why it's so crucial that you take heed of certain particular realities while you are birthing and raising a child. Bringing these children into chaotic experiences is what really hinders their growth overall. So if you're not ready to, um, what's the right word I'm looking for? If you're not really ready to be bearing children and to be going through the experience authentically, and if you are somehow bringing children into the world just by pleasure, you need to give your frickin' head a shake. Because making children, creating life is a sacred thing. And a lot of you are doing it wrong. And a lot of you are creating a lot of karmic debt for yourself. If you're not willing to dedicate your life to providing for this child, do not have children. Bringing life into the world is an extremely sacred thing. And if you are doing it to fill a void, you're doing it wrong. Creating life in a karmic energy creates more karmic energy. So when you're going about it in such a way that is manipulating people, trapping them into something in order to have some sort of a soul tie to this person, you're creating a karmic debt, point blank. The people that are dedicated to humanity, the people that are dedicated to the new beginning, the ones that take it into a sacred place within their mind and their heart, within their intention, you'll be blessed upon measure, beyond measure. It is the intention through which you create. It's always been like that. Some of you thinking that, oh, why are my kids so unruly? What kind of energy were you in at the time of conception? What kind of chaotic energy did you have going along with you at that time? It all correlates. If you by chance have negative genetics, a pre-existing comorbidity of any sort that is hereditary within your line, it is something that needs to be rectified within your existence. And the reason why it's hereditary is because it's something that has been driven into your subconscious from your bloodline. And it's carried on hereditarily throughout the bloodline. So until you fix and heal that particular situation or ailment, it will continue. And this comes back in alignment with um, breaking bloodline curses. It has a lot to do with the same thing, and it has to do with the traumatic experiences happened within that bloodline. This all needs to be paid attention to, specifically because it's regarding your bloodline, the hereditary of your existence and where you come from and where your bloodline is going, where it's headed. And this brings back a confirmation that source energy, divine, created us in its divine image, in physical form, in order to feel, in order to see, in order to acknowledge and understand what it's like to be alive. It's all within your full experience when you take a step back. You can see this. It's all a confirmation. It all comes back to intention. It all comes back to what you want to project into the world. What do you want to manifest? When we were when we are bombarded by a status quo that does not match with our energetic frequency, it creates chaos. This energetic frequency, this chaos, is what you're seeing currently right now in the world. It's fighting back because it's losing control. If you really take a step back and you see it for what it is, it's losing control. And it's screaming for its life. We are leaving and we are rising above the frequency that which it is. This energy knows that it's losing. Because the great deception and the veil that entitles that great deception is being dealt with once and for all. And this is why it's running rampant. The darkness is fleeing. Just as much as we have our moments of every day and every night, we bring ourselves to our day and our night. Now, the Earth, when it's going through its orbit, it's coming in and out of the auric plane. And this auric plane is part of the asteroid field. And it resides within the exact center of our orbit. So just as the planets are going in and out of this field, which stays in its position and it comes in and out, kind of thing, like a spiraling serpent. And this is where it comes back of the snake kind of eating itself. Because the recession, it's the rotation. It's all connected. As we go down within it, that's our night. And when we come back up, it becomes our day. And then it goes back in, and then we go in through our night. The age of Pisces was our night. We are now going into the age of Aquarius, which is our day. The darkness is fleeing. Now, this isn't the same as a year. This is over a period of time, and it's dealing with the elevation of consciousness, of our worldview, and how we perceive it. hope you guys are following along. Welcome in, Emily. Thank you so much. Very, very thankful. All right, Spencer, what's going on, Spencer? Is there a message here for Spencer? You're on the list there, Emily. Okay. This is just a little segue. Just give me a minute. Message for Spencer. Is there anything Spencer needs to know? A message for Spencer. There. You're questioning yourself as to whether or not you want to step into something, take the lead on something. We've got the Knight of Wands and we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I almost want to say that you've been wanting to know whether or not you want to leave a particular situation and no longer be committed to it. It could be a collaboration that you might have came in contact with, but it's like you no longer feel that you're aligned to this particular commitment. It could be a business commitment. It could be a collaboration of stability. It could be a roommate situation. I do see a collaboration with three or more people, but you're moving forward with good intention for the good of all, is what I'm seeing here. So you're questioning maybe a commitment on something. You got yeah. You're needing to focus and prioritize yourself at this time, and you're guiding yourself with your heart. You're being nurturing to your situation, which is a beautiful thing. Because there's been lies and deception around you, and you're trying to get to the bottom of it because you want nothing to do with it. And I think this is you questioning that particular situation, and Spirit saying you're on the right track. You just need to focus on what's important to you, right? And allow the other distractions to fall away because it's trying to hold you back from where you're going. You're a dude with a plan, and there's people around you that don't have maybe your best interest at heart, and you are starting to see this, and you are wanting to step into alignment with what's most aligned to you. And again, that's reflecting, that's going within. Things are going to balance out once you set some boundaries, and then there will be some sort of a reconciliation with one of the parties. Okay? It's just that there's a miscommunication and a misunderstanding, and there was a toxic element that came in after the initial idea came together. It's like the two of you kind of brainstormed, and then you brought this third one in, and this third one was the problem. And I'm picking up a pick me energy. They just wanted to be a part of it for clout. They did not have the best interest at heart. They're not putting in a lot of effort. So things are going to balance out, and I think it's more or less maybe coming back to a reconciliation of a partnership. Okay? So I hope that message helped you. Emily Rose, how are you? Either way, things are going to balance out. Oh, with the Ten of Pentacles, things are going to get better than expected. So show up with those that show up for you. In essence of it may balance out. Now, people get busy. People have a life. They have to live it. You know, so understand that people do get busy. They have a life to live, and you know, take into account. It's going all right there, being like being. All right, anyway. Let's see what we got going on for Emily. Spirit, what's the best message for Emily? Okay, Knight of Swords. Somebody's they're hesitating coming forward about a certain particular something. I don't know yet. Give me a minute. Let me speak more on this. Or maybe you're hesitating to communicate. Knight of Swords. It seems that you're holding off yet. You're still building information. You're still, okay, something about a King of Cups. You very well could be guarding your heart right now, or someone is. The Five of Pentacles. You're finding your self-worth. You're guarding your heart. You're just watching. You're just observing. But it's like it's something that you need to put your 2 cents into. Like there's a 2 cents. There's something you need to speak up of. The Three of Wands. Okay, so you're holding patience with this particular situation. The Five of Cups in reverse. So there's something that you're not emotionally looking at. You're not allowing it to change. Or someone else isn't changing. You're not allowing things to change within their emotions. But you're moving towards stability after a third party situation that it, it's been a very toxic situation. Okay. Third party, this could very well just be a triangulation with manipulation. And you've always led with good intention and with your heart. So that's what's going to bring you balance out of this manipulation. But just coming out of this imbalance is going to bring you into a rebirth. Okay, could be bringing you through a dark night of the soul. It's going to be very overwhelming. Okay, you need to brace yourself for this tower. However, you're going to come out stronger. You're going to come out better. You're going to be coming out with more clarity. Okay, there's going to be people collaborating with you. They're going to help you out of the instability that you're feeling. It's going to be partially one of the fights of your life. But in essence of it all, you're not satisfied with the status quo, and you're done with the status quo. You're not accepting the status quo anymore. You can't. It's like it's you're vibing higher than that, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not accepting this reality anymore. This reality needs to change, or I'm out. I'm gonna go somewhere else, right? But you're really kind of reluctant to start forward. You're feeling rather uninspired. Um, and it's due to the fact that you need to balance out your masculine and the feminine within you. Okay, on a divine scale, if you're feeling, if you want to heal, if you want to step up into your North Node, if you want to go through that, you got to go within. You got to go within. It's the only way. You got to heal all the pain, all the suffering, all the shit that you've been through. You need to empower yourself. You need to work it all out, and you will. you will eventually take that step forward, okay? Even though you don't necessarily know where you're going, because of the cognitive dissonance due to the manipulation, you're going to be all up in your head, and then you're going to be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to be seeing it for what it is. There is, I'm, I'm getting a feeling like you're dealing with some sort of a toxic energy, okay? So you're feeling rather trapped from this toxic energy, and you're just observing the situation, you're guarding your heart, you're bringing yourself through this, um, because there is a way out. Now, one thing Spirit's telling me to bring up is these toxic ass motherfuckers decide to use the mask aspect, okay, to manipulate people, okay? Um, they give you a really good honeymoon period, and then it turns into an absolute nightmare. This is going to be a confirmation as to what your situation is like. And then there's the people that choose to use the mask and act the part in order to save their life. It's okay to act and play a part. You're still authentic within you, but you take this to a good place. You take it to a protective place. Sometimes you gotta put a mask on and play a part to get yourself out of the pain and the suffering of the entrapment. Okay? So take into consideration with that when you're going forward through this situation. And the best way to do it is to show them the best version of yourself. Show them what you are actually capable of obtaining. And most of all, show them what they're going to lose when you walk away officially. Show them that side of you. Because when you're on your way out and you've went silent and there's no more fighting, there's no more bickering, there's no more communication because you've tried to compromise. You've literally tied yourself in a knot and to a pretzel to fit their needs and to fit what they want, to fit how they expected you to be. And most often, they've tried to take you down and put you in this negative connotation or energy to make themselves feel powerful. Because now that they brought you down, now you're beneath them. Okay? So when you know that they are there and they are deceiving you and they are lying to you and they have this mask on and they're manipulating you and they're just giving you the smile, meanwhile they're laughing behind your back, um, you'll start to see this. It'll be evident within their actions. They'll start to show you who they are. Okay? So by you thinking to yourself, well, I'm going to just stay authentic. I'm going to stay the person that I am. Yeah, you're going to stay the same person that you are. And you're going to show them the best version of yourself, the best version that you can be of yourself. Okay? And a lot of this is a collective too. Okay? Because I know there's quite a few of you that are resonating with this message. So this is a message for people that have been going through toxic situations. It's a little bit of a side quest um, to Emily's reading, but it's for Emily as well. The fact that you have to put this mask on makes you feel guilty. The fact that you have to play this part makes you feel manipulated. It makes you feel dirty. Because once you see what's actually happening, and once you see the fact that you're trapped, once you see the fact that you don't have a way of getting out because they've literally trapped you, and a lot of the times it's by financial means, okay? Anytime you go out to get a job or get yourself on your own 2 feet or try to be independent, They'll sabotage the job. They'll keep you from working. They'll say, no, you're better out staying home. I would sooner you home cooking and cleaning and being my, live-in mother um, than actually going out and actually being a team player. Because by you being a team player, what's happening with that is that you are showing how you are being accountable and you are showing up to try to be a part of the team, and that's not good. I want to manipulate you, so I want to sabotage that job and bring you down to a place of manipulation and of desperation that you need me, that you need my help. So that way you beg and you plead for my help. This is how they feel. This is how they think in their head. And this is why they try to manipulate and control you. And this is why they say, oh no, honey, you don't need a job. You just need to stay home and cook for me. Because it's no fun when you get a job because you're too tired to cook. And then I have to get up off my ass and cook once in a while. I have to get up off of my ass and cater to myself for a while. All right? So, in retrospect, when you're putting this mask on, you're putting it on to protect yourself. You're not only doing it as a way to protect yourself, you're doing it in a way to show them what you're actually made of and show them your best self. Show them how you can have dinner on the table. Show them how you can have the laundry done. Show them how you can be compassionate and loving and caring to them. Show them what an absolutely amazing blessing that you are to the world. Show them all of it. Show them what they will be losing. Show them. Because when you finally walk out that door, when you get your divine exit, and I'm going to talk about the divine exit afterwards too. When you get your divine exit and you leave the equation, it leaves them speechless. Because all of a sudden you're just not there anymore. And at that point, they lose themselves. Mainly because they've been siphoning off of your energy. Now, after you leave, you're going to find a period of time where you're going to be exhausted. And it's because you're finally cutting the energetic cord. It's not the easiest thing to go through, but you need to be compassionate with yourself. You're going to feel extremely tired. And yeah, sleeping is the best thing. Sleep, eat, wash, sleep, eat, wash, and repeat until you start feeling alive again. But the major thing is to be compassionate to yourself. Be compassionate to your situation, to your experience, and know that you're not crazy. Know that you're going through this to enlighten yourself. This is giving you the freedom to rise and ascend from this experience. And this is why you will go through that divine exit. You will have a period of time and a precipice of time where the divine will put in different thoughts in your head. So make sure that you are educating them that they need to be getting work. They need to be standing on their own 2 feet. And by getting them to and inspiring them to make more money, to make more, and to get out of your hair for a little while. It's removing them from the equation. So while they're removed from the equation, you're starting to pack, you're starting to organize your getaway bag, you're starting to put that together, little bits at a time. You don't do it all at once. You don't want to have the bag sitting there at the door when they get home from work. You want that bag still in the closet. You're putting a plan together to make your exit. The divine will work and orchestrate that. And when the winds of change come through, that is your time, that is your moment, and you will see freedom. But once you go, do not ever look back. That is the one main rule. Do not ever look back. Once you leave, you're done. There is no going back. You have to bring yourself back to the reminder of the entrapment. Because of this entrapment that's left you helpless. That only by the divine will you receive freedom. The divine is in your life. The divine is your life. When you're feeling all alone and that there's nobody there, go back into your heart space. Feel your heartbeat. The way I like to acknowledge my heart is when I'm having my cleansing bath. I'll put my head under water, so it's just my face out of the water so I can breathe. I've got my ears submerged, and when you're in the tub and you're just laying there and you're just kind of out, you're zen. It gives you the ability to go and hear. You can hear your heart. You can feel your heart. Your heartbeat actually ripples the water. So you can even see it in the ripples of the water. Go back to your heartbeat. It is the essence of life that is within you. That is where you go back to center. That is where you go back to self. And using that exercise when you're in panic and anxiety, you're feeling out of control, you're feeling sad, you're feeling angry, you're feeling unbalanced. It's a perfect exercise to do. Now, mind you, you can't be jumping into the bathtub every 15, 20 minutes, but you can still put your hand over your heart and feel the beat of your heart. You could even get a little stethoscope and you can put it over your heartbeat. That heartbeat gives you life. It is the essence of your creation. It is the essence that connects you to the divine. And when you connect to that essence, which you're already connected, you just have to acknowledge and bring yourself into it. Submerge yourself into that. Nothing else matters but that, being in center. People wonder how do you not get triggered? How do you not get into center? A lot of this is having to deal with visualization. A lot of this is having to do with how you perceive your reality. If you presided, what, what, 100% chaos, you look within, you'll notice it's almost 100% chaos. If you perceive life as a bit of a balance of good and like light and dark, you'll perceive that within yourself. You'll notice the correlation of how you feel within yourself with your current reality. When you get in tune with yourself, instead of you're out of reality, you have the chance to change the balance of energy within you by actually taking the time to go through it. Oh, Aiden, I'm scared though. I don't want to go within. I don't want to look at all the other bullshit. So don't. Look at what an absolutely amazing, magnificent being that you are. For all the trials and tribulations that you've succeeded. For all the chaos that you've endured. And the fact that you're still sitting here in this moment watching this video. Think of all the empowering aspects of who you are and the lessons that you've learned through your experience. How about empowering yourself instead of looking at the chaos? How about looking at the fact that you're a compassionate individual deep down and the world has made you cold? The world has broken you down to ditch material. It's because you seem to stand out. You don't seem to go with the status quo of the current matrix that is crumbling, might I add. You're not meant to stick to it. You're not meant to be a part of it. You're meant to free yourself from this matrix. So that way, as it crumbles, you can see and watch it crumble and not have any problems with that. Knowing that something so much better, so much more beautiful is on its way. The very sheer obnoxious idea of just letting go of the matrix and that of all you know and going within, allowing your overall experience to teach you because your reality is showing you what you do and what you don't want within your energetic frequency. And it's your choice, freedom of choice, as to whether or not you entertain it or to banish it. You ultimately have the choice to make or break your reality on a mental, emotional, psychological, and physical basis within all aspects, within all five elements of creation, within the rock foundation, within the idea, within the intention, within the communication of, within the emotion of, within the transformation and spiritual aspect You are that spiritual aspect that you add to the manifestation to create it within your reality. Without your frequency, without your intention, without your manifestation of your overall understanding within you, there would be no reality. You are the physical representation that of what God is. Source energy, the divine. We are made in the perfect image of who we are meant to be upon this planet, within this time and space, within this moment. And we have been given an amazing gift. We've all been deceived. We've all been brought away from our own personal power of who we are, who we actually are. We feel that we're losing control because we're so focused on what is outside of ourselves, and we're not focusing on what is within us, which is our main temple in which we create. When we are deceived and when we are brainwashed to believe a certain way, to believe a certain thing, to believe that we are powerless, it changes the dynamic of the earth. And this old way of feeling uncontrollable, feeling trapped, feeling this helplessness, this lower vibing energy, its ending is not. It is the great deception, the great red tape, it's the great regulation that holds us back from our fullest of potential. The ability to think big. It's really interesting that the people that are thought to be wanting to make the biggest changes in the world are being looked at as insane. Meanwhile, they're brilliant. You kind of have to be insane in order to think outside of the matrix, and that is that within that indoctrination that's been bestowed upon you without your overall consent, right? Keeping you from your fullest potential, keeping you from empowering yourself, being and taking control of the best part of your ego, the part in which is to where you find your self-worth and your courage and your confidence. To think that the divine wouldn't want you to live your best life, for the divine to restrict you. The divine only restricts those that manipulate. When you're in your sacred intention, that changes the ball game. It changes the whole game entirely. When you are moving through with divine intention rather than karmic intention, it's the game changer. It is what will rebalance our earth. And we have to do it in a way of preserving humanity. There's a lot of people that have gone astray and lost their way, and it's part of the reason that's the reason why they're feeling lost. You need not a book, you need not anything of physical form to recalibrate and balance. You only need to go within to find center, to build your sacred temple within you. This is your sacred temple of manifestation. And in doing so, it is empowering and helping you heal, bringing you to a place of understanding, revelation, and ascension. When I say to go within, I'm not just saying to sit there in the pain and the suffering that you endured. I'm saying go within and create a sacred space for yourself to sit and to heal and to feel empowered. And as you do that, you will start to see little things bubbling up. But just as much as that is bubbling up, you're also having courage to look at it. Embrace those moments. Allow these moments to flow. Because within them there is messages, there's healing. That light at the end of the tunnel that we've been striving for. Once you realize that that same light that is at the end of the tunnel has been within you the whole time, it is the essence that gives you life, it is the essence of energy that gives spark to your intention. It gives spark to your idea and what you are called to do. This is not to harm another soul. This is not to sabotage them. This is not to wreak havoc in their life. The people that choose to stay in their karmic energy and wreak havoc and sabotage people, if they're not receiving their karma now, they will be momentarily. They are on the list, and the reaper is on his way. Or should I say Krampus? It's that time of year again. And just as Santa comes to provide presents for the good little boys and girls, Krampus is bringing a beat down, and he's bringing coal for your stocking. Those seeds of intention that you've planted throughout the years are bearing fruit. And it all depends on that of what you planted as to the yield of your harvest. That was a segue back into the overall collective energy. I'm kind of fast forwarding this evening to try to bring back a lot of different points of reference of a lot of the last 10 months, 10, 11 months, 12 months. Well, a year, I guess, of the overall collective synopsis. This new year is going to be a lot about building temple and coming back to center. Okay? We're getting out of this karmic energy once and for all. We're moving on. Anybody that hasn't healed, you've got a whole year of messages of me constantly repeating myself. I've held on. I've tried as much as I could. I've been preaching this for over 14 years. I've seen people take my revelations off of Facebook and make web pages and monetize off of my information, thinking that they've taken ownership of it. And these particular conglomerates are putting out workshops and getting people to join into their circuits. And it's very low vibe, very low vibe. These particular people are grasping at straws because ultimately I went silent for quite a little while and I've basically been repeating and regurgitating the same shit they've been spewing that they've taken. And they're running out of material because they've already super exposed, superimposed, and capitalized on everything that I've said so far. The proof is in the pudding. I'm proud of you, Emily. I'm proud of all of my collective that are empowering and winning. I'm extremely proud of you. People have been wondering, how did I get out of it? How did I get free? How did I find freedom? Sometimes you learn the tactics in which you are being manipulated, and you use it against them. You learn it so well that they're pretty well predictable. You know exactly what happens in the next position after that. You'll know exactly what happens. You'll recall it. Thing is, with manipulative, abusive people, they stay in their low node because they have inability to reflect. The only reflection they do is what is their next scheme? How are they going to manipulate you next? They're not thinking about anything else because they allow the darkness to overtake them. They allow the bitterness to direct them. And by doing this, all they end up is with chaos. So if you tend to go into particular people's reality and all it is chaos, understand where it's coming from. Understand the situation before you make any type of judgment. very well could be that they're just sitting with their chaos. You'll know the difference between an abusive person and a person that is literally wanting to heal, feeling trapped. Because the people that actually want to heal, they are able to reflect and they are able to show empathy, true empathy. You'll know the difference, trust me, because it'll feel off. The energy won't match the action. They talk a good talk, but they don't have a good walk. They don't walk. It doesn't show up within the action of who they are. Spirit says Spencer and Emily get a animal whisperer as well. So let's look into that. Hopefully you two find people are still available. I see Emily's here. Spencer. Oh, there's three. Okay. The first one's for the collective, the lion, inner, a higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. All right, for Emily, Swan, Grace, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. And Spencer, you've got miracles. Hummingbird, you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Let freedom ring. Independence Day by Martina McBride. Some of you need to get ready to celebrate. Some of you need to get excited. I've got like full on body goosebumps right now. Yeah. We can reinvent ourselves anytime we want. We can allow these trials and tribulations to shape us in a positive way. We can transmute all of this shit into some major blessings if we'd only allow it in. To remember the magic that we are, to find the path that's in our calling, which is which is coming from within. Step into the beautiful aspects of community and working together, knowing that the supernatural and the divine is at work, and what we have available to us is absolute infinite possibility. That is the overall message coming into life. This is about invoking the inner mystic. This is about invoking the inner warrior, the inner healer. Allowing your intuition to guide you. Listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Okay. Those ones are these ones, those ones, those ones. Okay. Yeah. Apparently we've got a couple more sacred feminine Magdalene cards. Alright, so this is going to be the overall energy going into the new year. Okay? This is what we have to look forward to. The blessings of the ascension, rewriting the crucifixion, bringing the truth to the masses of the eternal entrapment of the soul, and the releasing of the dogma and disrespect upon humanity due to this deception. The resurrection of the non-acceptance, no longer accepting less than what we deserve. It's the resurrection of our soul, coming into alignment within the earth grid frequency, coming out of purgatory, coming out of selfishness and greed, putting to rest our past lives, releasing the sinner of the past, releasing karmic debt, Alright, Spirit, what's going on? I'm getting a feeling of a story time. So if you haven't tapped in yet, hit the like button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, if you're new here, check out the description box. Uh, all donations are graciously accepted. filled with gratitude. Thank you for being part of my check-in. All right, Spirit, what do we got going on in the energy? What's going on? A lot of you are choosing yourself in love. You're no longer betraying. Some of you are saying no to love, and you're not even going into that hard space due to the fact of things coming to light. Some of you are feeling rather bitter. It's not, it's not going to serve you well. You're going to need to transmute that shit. We got the Fool coming out, taking a leap of faith in a new direction. Okay, give me two more. We got the Sun, and we got the Hermit. What we got on the bottom of the deck? Ooh, the Hangman in reverse. What do we got on the top? The Knight of Wands in reverse. What do we got in the middle? The Page of Cups. So although you're uninspired at this current time, it's mainly due to the fact that you're going through an awakening, a revelation, an ascension. Okay? You're kind of shocked. Some of you might be in shock because you're having these experiences and you're trying to make sense of it all. And it seems like your foundation of what you've been working on is falling apart. And it's falling down before your eyes. It wasn't meant to be there anyway. You're coming to realization that all the direction that you're going in was the wrong direction the whole time. And that's one of your biggest issues, having to stop and having to turn around and go in a different direction. Things are going to be revealed to you. We've got the Sun clarifying the Sun with the new Fool and the Hermit. Okay? What have we got going on with the Fool? Gonna get three. We got the Nine of Wands on its side. So you don't feel defeated. You don't feel like you're winning. You're just kind of in the precipice of a change. You're kind of neutral in this situation at this point. What's going on with the Fool? Two more. Thank you. We got the Three of Cups and we got the Chariot. So although you're unable to move right now in this new direction that you're trying to focus on, okay, um, you're kind of celebrating for the moment that you have currently right now as it stands, okay? We've got the Seven of Pentacles, just like I called it. Everything that you seem to be working on, you're taking stock of. It's not really parring up to what you expected. There's going to be communication coming in. We've got the Knight of Swords. That's what you don't see coming in. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. It's like something's falling apart. Okay. Now, Seven of Pentacles, it's like taking stock and you just saying, okay, well, whatever is happening right now is not working. It needs to change. And part of that change is having that stability fall apart. Okay. However, you are celebrating in this time despite the fact that you're stagnant, despite the fact that you're unable to move forward right now at this time. You're just kind of being in the moment. Okay? Alright, what do we got for the Sun? Alright, we got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you're just holding off right now for making any current decisions. You might be feeling uninspired, you might be feeling stuck, you might be not really exactly knowing what direction to move in, and this is why the Divine's got you sat down. They're trying to show you something. Whether or not you pay attention to this, is to what the universe is trying to show you, will determine how long you're going to stay stuck. What have we got with the sun? What is the universe, what is the Divine trying to show the collective? Eight of Pentacles. They're trying to show you your self-worth. They're trying to show you what you have to offer, okay? By taking a lot of what is no longer serving you away from you, so that way you can focus on what you're good at. Two more? One more? Thank you. Yeah, we've got Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Swords. So you're seeing right now currently that what you are working on, it's not being fruitful enough. It's not really balancing up, and it's looking like you're needing to take a look and take a little gander and some sort of action in a new direction. Okay? But this is about learning some lessons. This is about feeling through it and also knowing and taking evaluation as to what's not working anymore. Okay, and moving on from that, what is no longer working, what is no longer serving you. Okay, and this is why Spirit's got you sat the fuck down. It's something that you need to see. You have to understand, we've got an Eight of Pentacles here in the upright. You're clearly good at something, and you need to capitalize on that. Simple stuff. Okay? It's just, you're overthinking it, is what I'm thinking. We got the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. So this is my sevenfold blessings. Now, with the Sun, you're looking at illumination of something. Okay? The Hermit. You're going within, you're finding the inner light. You're finding that inner treasure that's within you. Okay? And you're finally taking this leap of faith to do so. Okay? You're going to find out, and you're going to get a confirmation that going within and finding that inner light is the treasure in itself. Okay? That's going to bring you sevenfold blessings coming back to you. Okay? You're going to receive everything that you thought you lost. You're going to receive 7 times that back for letting it go. What's going on with the Hermit? Can I get 3 for the Hermit? One more. Okay, 2 more. What do we got? We got 4 of Wands. We got the 5 of Swords. We've got the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, um, you're kind of standing at a precipice of not really knowing what direction to go in. And this has to do with self-worth, in which the direction that you need to move. So until you find your self-worth and to find out where you stand in the grand scheme of things, okay, this is going to hold you back from where you're meant to go. So this is something that you need to take in consideration, because it shows here that you're at par right now with your stability. You're literally almost there. All you have to do is fight for your freedom, fight for your foundation, fight for that what means most to you. Okay? Got the Devil on the bottom of the deck. What do we got on the top? The Knave of Pentacles. So the Devil's at work right now in your life. Yeah, because you're an Emperor. Okay? You've got this Emperor energy. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but I've got very disruptive neighbors. That's why I want to get out of here. Anyway, what's going on? The world. So, yeah, you're learning lessons, you're stepping up, you're stepping into something beautiful, okay? You're, you're raising your energy, you are learning these lessons, you're using these lessons as stepping stones to step up and step on, step beyond that what is holding you back. Yeah. You're standing in your power. You're standing on business. You're not accepting that what was taken from you. Accepting this sneaky business anymore. You know what you're good at. You're releasing the cognitive dissonance and the confusion behind it all. So ultimately, when we're looking at this whole situation, you're reassessing what you're good at, what you're not, where you're lacking, and you're empowering yourself to move forward and capitalizing on that, what you are good at. Okay? And this is what we need to be focusing on going forward. This is your great awakening, collective. The next three cards. Okay. Six of Cups in the reverse. So with this great awakening, you're realizing that any past energy needs to go. You're focusing on the future. You're not focusing on the past any longer. Okay? You're focusing on developing solid relationships that are going that you see going into the future. Now, this doesn't mean that you're necessarily walking away from any particular people. You very well could just be taking a break. You could very well just be reassessing your emotions. You could very well be healing. You very well could just be going within. But by going within, you're reassessing and you're seeing that moving forward towards the future, uh, and healing and moving through these emotions rather than just letting them go is going to bring you more peace. Okay? We've got the Six of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse, and we've got the Four of Swords in the upright. So let's go ahead and clarify. Yeah. These people out there are not even roommates, right? They're neighbors. All right. Spirit, what's going on with the Six of Cups? Can I get three, please? One. We've got death. All right. Can I get two more? Death to the old, rebirth or birthing of the new. Yeah. So what this is showing me with this situation is that you're cutting out anything that's no longer serving your spiritual needs. You're cutting out anything that no longer sees connects to your higher self. right? So these people that are misunderstanding you on purpose, that don't seem to be in alignment with your energy, that aren't connected to spirit in the same way, I think you're moving on from this energy. And yet we've got the Knight of Cups in the bottom of the deck. We've got the Two of Wands on the top. And I'm cutting at the Seven of Wands. So this is something about putting your boundaries up and standing up for what you believe in, and allowing that what no longer serves you to finally fall away. Okay? You're focusing on the future now. Can I get one more? Thank you. The Star, and it's on its side. I'm going to put it in the upright because this is where we're moving um, into 2025, and it feels like you're almost dimming your light. Okay, it very well could be the question of moving on, um, and feeling that having to move on from something is dimming your light. It's almost as if someone has, I don't know, I'm getting this feeling of disrespecting your purpose, disrespecting who you are. They're just expecting you to move on and disconnect from what you are uh, trying to connect to, and it's something that brings you balance. And I almost feel like somebody wants you to dim your shine because they can't seem to let go of you. Like this person is rather obsessed with you, and they're expecting you to dim your shine and disconnect. Uh, I'm almost getting a feeling that if you don't necessarily walk away from this energy and you do not focus on the future, you will find that you might disconnect from your purpose and your calling if you don't end these connections that no longer serve you. That's with the Six of Cups in the reverse. So, in essence, of you need to focus on the future, moving forward, rather than trying to fit in some sort of a box that someone requires you to. Okay, don't allow anybody to dim your shine. Can I get three for Eight of Cups in reverse, please? I'll look at them. Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands. So you move on. You finally allow this energy to dissipate, and you receive your Six of Wands. You receive the recognition. You receive your flowers. You receive accolades because of it. Just by moving on. Like these are major blessings coming in. Can I get one more for the Eight of Cups reverse? Yeah, I get this feeling somebody's trying to make you question your movement, and you're being told to make your own decisions and um, not require anybody else's opinion. Because you're making a choice based on your own understanding, and that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't be requiring anybody else's input in order to make this. Yeah, they're trying to take you out of your element, right? And I get also the feeling that you don't necessarily want to make the wrong idea, and hence why you're questioning it. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? We've got Temperance. What do we got on the top? We got the Chariot. been divinely orchestrated. And Two of Cups in reverse. This is divinely orchestrated. This journey, this is divinely orchestrated. The Chariot and the Temperance card, like, shit. And you got the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups, walking away. Yeah, somebody wants you to walk away from your victory, and they want you to be in this Queen of Wands energy. Oh, so you're having a hard time walking away. You're looking at the future. You're having a hard time walking away. But somebody's instilling fear that if you walk away to your victory, that it's not going to be satisfying. It's going to put you in this Queen of Wands in the reversed energy. It's like they're saying that if you walk away, you're going to miss out on and you're going to be miserable and that you're not going to make it. Can I get three more for confirmation on this, please? Thank you. We got the Magician, we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and we got the Queen of Cups. They're saying that if you lead with your heart, and this is this energy, this manipulative energy, they're saying that if you lead with your heart, that you're not going to succeed. They're trying to gaslight you out of what you're wanting, out of your direction. Okay? Meanwhile, you're a magician. You have the ability to manifest your best life. But people are trying to thwart that. And it's almost as if they're trying to get you in this miserable energy so that way they can use this energy to their advantage. So I have a feeling there could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces involved with this. They are trying to manipulate a situation where there is no Ten of Pentacles coming to you. But you need to walk away from this energy anyway because it's an illusion. You are a master manifester. You have the magician ability within you. So you can manifest your best life. You've got the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you need to be walking away to your victory. They're trying to be deceptive in this. What's the Four of Swords? What's the Four of Swords? Two more. One more. Yeah, you need to stand on your truth. You need to stand on the truth that is you. But you're uninspired to move forward. And it's mainly because of this energy holding you back. But this is going to bring you rest by you moving forward. We got the Fool here too, as well, taking a leap of faith in a new direction. Now, this very well could be hmm, I'm also getting the feeling that somebody's trying to infiltrate your happiness. They're trying to infiltrate and disturb you. And it's by intercepting particular connections that you have. So it's almost as if what I'm getting is an ex is trying to find out who your next person is. So that way they can go in and love bomb them first and basically have them first. So you're basically getting their leftovers. And it seems as though they're trying to do this to unsettle you. They're trying to pay you back for the truth that you're speaking. Can I get three more for confirmation here? And also, there's also somebody coming in to communicate with you about going in a new direction. Um, but this is only to sabotage you, like that. It's to take you out of the current element that you are and to bring you out of your intention, to manipulate your intention. Oh, Ten of Swords. They're saying that this isn't done yet. With the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, apparently it's not done yet. It's not done until you're in this energy. From what I'm hearing from Spirit, they've just basically been letting it simmer a little while. It's like this isn't over yet. And I'm also hearing this isn't over till I say it's over. So somebody is still in conflict with your rise. Somebody's still in conflict with the fact that you're looking towards the future. Meanwhile, they can't let you go. Meanwhile, you're resting, whether they like it or not. We got the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you're supposed to apparently you're just supposed to be patient, whatever that means. Anyway, let's see. We're gonna get three more cards here. I hope you're all enjoying the message. Two of Cups wants to come out. You're dealing with a psycho. Somebody that doesn't want to let you go. Seven of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Wands on the top of the deck, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's reassessing all the bullshit, and they're coming in with some sort of a conflict because they see you resting. They see you unbothered. What's going on? Three more. Two more. One more. So we've got the Page of Pentacles coming out on its side, and we've got the Tower in the reverse. So the feeling I'm getting right off the bat is the fact that you're resting, you're coming out of a Tower period, you're coming out of a time of upheaval. You've got no spoons to give, you've got no spoons, and it's almost as if they're coming in to leech off of you. They're coming in to ask for help, asking for some sort of stability. Like I'm getting a feeling that they feel entitled to your energy. You got the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and the Seven of Pentacles on the top. They see what you're doing, and they're trying to bring you conflict because they've been left out in the cold. You might have left them out in the cold. Why? Because they left you out in the cold. I'm getting, where's your mercy? Like they want you to have mercy on them. Meanwhile, they're the ones that created the havoc. But you're supposed to have mercy on them. And because you have no mercy on them, it's some big issue for them. So now they're coming in feeling entitled to your energy, feeling entitled to your finances, and they're bringing in some sort of a conflict. Can I get one more? Can I get one more? Thank you. We've got Eight of Swords. They want to get you in your head. They want to get you trapped up again in your head, which you're no longer uh, you're no longer, because you're in this restful energy. The Four of Swords. You're taking a break from this. You're taking a moment. You're taking a knee. You're taking some time out because this is like, no, it's not working anymore. You're working to move forward, but they're not allowing you to let go, and all because you're resting. What's going on with the Tower? What do we got? All right, we got the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the King of Swords. Oh, and the Justice. So somebody's with the Ten of Wands because you're ending things and you're receiving your divine justice. This motherfucker wants to bring in more illusions and sabotage and make you miss out on everything that you're trying to receive. Interesting. What's this Tower reversed? Seven of Cups. Trying to bring you overwhelm. Two more. You got the Hermit in reverse and the Five of Cups. So they're not willing to go within because they don't want to heal. They're stubborn. They don't want to change their emotions. They don't want to reflect. And this is why they're feeling overwhelmed. So they're coming in to create chaos and destruction and leech off of you and get you all up in your head. And this is being revealed to you. This will be revealed to you soon. And this is after you're doing the healing. They're trying to bring you down back into this stupid ass energy again. Here you are, you're elevating, you're feeling through it, you're healing. And here they are, stubborn as fuck, not wanting to see the light. Like, make it make sense, please. Can the math start mathing already? It'd be a wonderful thing. Give me more on the tower reverse. Okay, one more. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. You're giving no other choice but to come to a truce with this because you're ending it. We've got the Ten of Wands here. You're coming out of this tower whether they like it or not. Okay? They are not going to disturb your peace, no matter how much they come in and try. Okay? Because you're standing on business with this, and the changes are coming in quick. All right? You're giving no other choice but to have a truce on this. Okay? You're not expecting any information regarding them. Okay? You're not. You're not requiring any feedback any longer. You're not requiring them to validate your feelings. You're not requiring them to do anything for this matter. You're making your own decision on your own merit. You're calling truth with yourself. You're making your own decisions. You're no longer having uh, just a waiting game energy, waiting on them to show up, waiting on them to say sorry or compromise or anything like that. You're moving on. You're moving forward with intention. And with this Eight of Wands, you're standing on business. You're not allowing other people's opinions or intentions to sway you. Okay, and this is why you're coming out of this tower. You're taking your control back. And overall, it does take time. Okay, you know this is a process, so just work through the process. Okay. Can I get one little bit more on the tower, please? We've got the Ten of Cups in the bottom of the deck. What have we got on the top? We got Judgment. So somebody misjudged what you thought you were bringing to the table, is what it is. Five of Swords, and now they want to reconcile because they thought you were just a big ass fucking joke. Meanwhile, you were telling the truth. You were being authentic. You were being honest with them. And they totally misjudged you. And now they're feeling stupid for it. And that's why they can't let you go. What's going on with the Tower reversed? Three more? Okay, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. The Ace of Cups. The love offer that they had in limbo for too long. Five of Swords. All it did is create conflict. And it basically kept you away from collaborating with anyone else. And that's the whole purpose behind it. It was to hold you back. And now they're seeing how they manipulated you. Now they're all having to face it at face value now. Right? And I have a feeling that something happened to them to the point where they had no other choice but to break down. And they're going through a dark night of the soul at this point, at this time. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups and we got the Emperor in the reverse. So this was manipulated by quite possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a person very, very vindictive, very controlling, very manipulative, very spiteful, emotionally manipulative, very destructive. This is giving me Mr. or Mrs. Destructo kind of energy, infiltrating this. And yeah, they're trying to take you out of your tower. They're trying to take you out of your peace. Okay? I'm getting this as a masculine energy in their bitter feminine. Right? They're all butthurt at the fact that you're succeeding. You're not supposed to succeed higher or more than them. Heaven forbid the audacity of yourself to think that you value yourself more than I value myself. The audacity. Yeah, so they're thinking that because you value yourself, you're creating boundaries, you're standing on business, and you're elevating, you're moving on. And this very well could be an energy that you just recently let go of. I'm really kind of picking up on a very vindictive Cancer energy, to be honest. There very well could be more than one. It could be a Scorpio too as well. Either way, oh, this just in, they were teaming up against you, right behind your back. They were teaming up against you. They got a whole band of people to come against you, and they all found out the truth, and now they're the laughing stock. So that whole group has been disbanded. They've had their reputation ruined, and now they're coming at you because of it, because they think it's your fault. That all the lies and all the deception that they put together and they created a group to come up against you fell apart. The whole plan fell apart. And now they're looking like a bunch of idiots. For good measure, they are receiving their karma because they've lost their well, they've only damaged their already damaged, manipulative, chaotic reputation to start with. It was already damaged, and it was done by their own action. And it is absolutely infuriating. It infuriates them, the fact that you're healing, after all they've done to put different things in your way, to put different obstacles in your way. And now the people that were giving them the information aren't giving them the information anymore. They've lost their eye into your life. They've lost their connections into your experience, so they can't connect to you anymore. So going forward, use discernment as to who you're sharing your energy with, who you're sharing your information with, because they're going to try it one more time. But this time, it's going to get them in trouble. I get a feeling. It's going to get them in extreme amount of trouble. They are going to be outed for the chaos that they've done. And they're literally going to fall into the grave they dug for you. The Page of Pentacles. What's the deal on the Page of Pentacles reverse? You got the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Somebody's feeling entitled to what you got when you got no spoons to give to them at all. Like, they think that you're delusional. They think that they're going to pull the wool over your eyes, and they're going to come in and play on guilt, saying that they have every right to have part of what you have. Like, give me a break. Yeah, King of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Involved anyway with the Four of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, it's been revealed that you're resting, that you're healing, that you're good at something. Somebody sees your potential. Somebody sees what you're good at. Somebody sees what you're capable of. You're standing on truth, I think. You're standing on a reality of it all. You're standing on what matters to you. And you're capitalizing on it. And that's what they're jealous of. And the thing is you're standing on business. You're standing on justice. So, an aspect of this, I do believe that because of this, they can't touch you. And because of this, you are unstoppable. And by their entitlement, they think they're entitled to your energy. What have we got on the top? Yeah, you're standing in an emperor energy. You're standing in a boss-like energy. What have we got? Ace of Cups on the bottom. You're stepping back into your heart space again. You're stepping back into your power. And that's what they don't like. Yeah, you're taking a step of faith in a new direction. And that's why they're wanting to come in and get you all up in your head again. Because they see you resting. The audacity of you resting after I try to sabotage you. You better get back into some sort of pain or else. Like, fuck you. Get on your fucking spaceship and go back from where you come from. Like, fuck off. What have we got for the Eight of Swords? Four of Swords. They're all up in your, they're all up in their head about how you can just sit there and rest after all the chaos. Yeah. Angels, baby. When you're walking with angels, it's a game changer. Just saying. Yeah. Again, the Fool. Temperance. The Four of Swords. You're going to find balance and you're going to be able to move forward regardless. Oh, okay. You got the Star in the reverse. You're resting, finding balance, even though they're trying to dim you out. You're still stepping forward regardless. You're still moving forward. Continue to move forward. Eight of Swords. Yeah. You're finding out the truth. Clarity is coming to you, whether by divine intervention or people are actually coming forward. Either way, you're going to stand in this Emperor energy. What have we got on the top? Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you don't think that you're going to find, you're thinking that you're not stable enough to move forward. Meanwhile, you're in this Emperor. This is what you don't know. Okay? But you don't think you're stable enough to move forward. And you're waiting to be stable enough to make that step. To make sure that that step is going to be solid. You're not going to just step on a situation that's not. If there's something questionable about a certain direction, you are waiting for the confirmation on that before you move forward. You're not just stepping into the unknown anymore, because it seems like that seems to be what you've been doing. And stepping into the unknown without knowing where you're going and knowing where you're stepping has been the issue. For the last little while, all you've been doing is standing, stepping into one shit pile after the other. And all you're trying to do is find some clean, common ground. Simple stuff. It's really not that difficult. But it's because of this energy in the background that's creating a lot of this shit. They're literally looking to find out what direction you're going in, and putting a shit pile right in front of you to step in. Like every which way but loose. That's the feeling I'm picking up on. They're really trying it. But I'm also saying, Spirit saying that it's like you're relentless. You're absolutely relentless. Like these people are tired. They just want to. They. From what I'm hearing, they just want you dead already. But you're not dying. They're so frustrated. They're irate. They're losing their fucking mind because you're totally rested. You're totally at balance. You're walking with angels. You're divinely guarded, guided, and protected, and They're all butthurt about it. And the worst part is they're really, really pissed off because you didn't stutter. You told them this exactly, that you're divinely guided, guarded, and protected, and that whatever's going to be coming at you is going back to them. Now they're thinking you're doing spell work. They're thinking that you're doing something to them. Meanwhile, all of their shit is just automatically being returned to sender because of your protection. At first, you were doing return to senders. You don't even have to do that anymore. Spirit's got you nice and cozy at this point. Okay, Spirit's got you nice and cozy. If you're new here, welcome in. Check out the description box below. Hit the like button if you'd like to tap in. If you're just joining us, welcome back. Thank you for joining into the message. There very well could be a huge message here in this video, so you might want to rewind it to the beginning at some point. Make sure you catch all of the video. And just so you know, if you come across a 4-hour video or a 3-hour video, understand that I like to do more than one collective in a video. Okay, I tend to do roughly 3 or 4 collective messages in a video. So don't let the long videos um, deter you from watching. Okay, you can skim through. If the first message isn't yours, the second message might be. So if it's a 4-hour video, chances are there's 4 collective messages within that video. Usually a collective message takes about an hour. So feel free to check out my other content as well. Is there anything else about the Eight of Swords that we need to know about before we move on? Five of Cups. They're all up in their head because they have no other choice but to heal, right? They're all up in their head because they're sad because they have no more control over the situation. Eight of Cups, you're walking away from this emotionally. You're finally walking away from this. You're ending the cosmic emotional ties, and you've got no cups to give. You've got no spoons. You're done with this wishy-washy energy, right? It's a very unstable energy, very manipulative, and you're speaking truth again. What do we got on the top? We got the Five of Wands in reverse. So because you're speaking truth and because you're finding out the truth, now they want to reconcile, right? And it's basically just to steal off of you. They're just being sneaky. So don't let them back in. People are showing up for a particular reason, okay? Let them show up. Let them show you who the hell they are. And you just act accordingly. And never forget what they've done, okay? Specifically if they're in this bitter energy. Unless they show up right, don't let them show up at all. They want to try to ridicule you and bring you down a peg. They want to bring you up off your soapbox. They want to humble you. They're about to be humbled themselves. They're about to be put in their own place very, very quickly, very, very soon. All right, what do we got going on, Spirit? What's the next? What's the next couple cards? We'll go 3. Okay. 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 Yeah. So I think you're sending somebody into a dark night of the soul because they're having no other choice but to be accountable for their actions. So they're going through a major rebirth. It could be you going through a rebirth. It could be them because they're all up in their head about it, about the lies and the deception that not only they told themselves and the people around them to manipulate them, but their family. I'm getting like a family, like with the King of Cups here. There's a lot of lies that were told. And meanwhile, you're sitting here guarding your heart because of the lies and the deception. And the fact that you've got boundaries is really pissing these people off. It's infuriating them that they can't get through these boundaries. I'm getting a feeling they're sending people to you to try to break you, to just basically use you and forget you and move on. And these people that they're using as pawns are done playing their stupid games, and they don't like it. These people they're using as pawns are getting to know you and actually getting to know who you are, and they're really actually realizing who the hell you are and what you're made of, and they don't like what this person is doing. And it's mainly because of the energy that they're giving off, and the manipulation and the spitefulness. And because they're being caught in lies and deception, they're losing their credibility. So these pawns are actually becoming your biggest fans to some degree, and it's mainly because you're standing on your boundaries and you're actually showing them something, and you're helping them go through their rebirth as well. Because they're seeing the lies as well. They're seeing the deception of these different people that are losing credibility for what they brought up against you. And this is all happening in behind the scenes, and you don't even realize it. You're changing people's lives, and you don't even realize it. Yeah, I want one more. Can I get one more? Or do I have to clarify these? Ooh, okay, you're giving me three more. Woohoo, it's Christmas time. Yeah, so somebody doesn't want to heal. They're bitter. They're bitter as motherfucker right now. And they're all hung up. And all their lies are coming to the light. All of their shit is coming to the light once and for all. And it's all because you built boundaries. Like they're making you out to be a sex worker or something. They're trying to traffic you. They're trying to get people to go and you know, to get with you. They're giving this big huge scheme on how to get your trust. Meanwhile, they are taking this whole idea from your old self of how you might have used to be in the past. You're not there anymore. That person's dead. So they're going with the old version of yourself. They're not taking into account your boundaries, right? And because of that, they're they're bitter. They're bitter, they're hung up on their old perspective, and it's all coming to light. It's all coming to light. Wild. Okay, let's see. What's this Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody might have lost their residence. Ace of Wands. They have this bright idea. Four of Cups. Yeah. They're not satisfied with what's going on, so they're coming in to reconcile. They have this new idea to reconcile, maybe get a place with you now, after all the shit they pulled. Page of Pentacles anymore. Okay. We got the Four of Cups. We got the Knave of Cups. Yeah, they're coming in with some sort of compassion now, or that's what they're expecting of you. The Three of Swords. It's just basically to betray you and take you off your foundation. Interesting. Vindictive little fuck. Anyway, Eight of Swords. What's going on? What are they all up in their head about? Oh, Six of Swords. You walking away. They're all up in their head about you walking away. They're all butthurt about it. Finally cutting those ties. No longer allowing their bullshit to continue. Congratulations. Congratulations, collective. You're finally seeing the light. I'm proud of you. Whatever the situation is. We got that death card in reverse. What's this rebirth? The rebirth of their sabotage, of all the shit that they, oh, okay. Oh, really? One more? Five of Pentacles, yes. It's being revealed that you're becoming independent. You're standing on your own 2 feet, and the fact that all their plans to sabotage you and all the shit that they've tried to do is all not working. We got the Six of Wands, so they're not getting any recognition, they're not getting exposure, they're just being nothing. There's absolutely nothing there anymore. And this is not only causing them a rebirth, it's also rebirthing a lot of the pain and the sabotage. They're having no other choice but to look at it, right? It's all bubbling up to the surface. All of the shit, all the years that they've put in, all the time, all the expense, all of everything that they've done to try to thwart you and bring you down is falling apart. Literally falling apart. Yeah. It's all being sabotaged. What else? Anything else about the death card reverse? Nine of Cups and Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're going to be coming in with some sort of a cup of compassion to say sorry, because they can't walk away. They're like obsessed with you, and it's mainly because they don't want to heal from their pain and all their suffering that they've caused. They don't want to look at it. They don't want to take accountability for it. Well, too fucking bad for them. They don't get a say in this anymore, collective. Why? Because you're standing on boundaries. That's why. And you're headed towards your Ten of Cups, whether they like it or not. Ace of Swords reverse. Ace of Swords reverse. And Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is being revealed for lying. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in reverse. Very vindictive, money-hungry hoe. An energy vampire. Very bougie energy. Yeah, betrayed. Three of Swords. They lied on you. They betrayed you. They betrayed a friendship. Three of Cups. And they celebrated about this betrayal. The Wheel of Fortune. And now they get to see you have a rebirth and step into your Wheel of Fortune era. They're allowing, they're having no other choice but to see you rise and find balance and move in a new direction with new partnership. They have no other choice but to watch it now. They're powerless. Did I stutter? No, they're powerless, right? Because you're nurturing your heart space. You're setting boundaries. You're nurturing your heart space. You're not allowing people in to wreak havoc and chaos. You're standing on boundaries. If they don't want to show up with these boundaries, then they're not getting into the party. They don't show up with the right ticket. You're not getting into the show. You're not invited. Go home. Yeah. They couldn't stand on their truth even if they tried. Not a word out of their mouth was truthful. It was all lies. And I have a feeling they even made somebody out to be a liar as well. They projected a particular energy outward to wreak havoc on it, but that ended too. It was all to betray a friendship, a relationship, a family. King of Pentacles in reverse to bring instability. All the lies and the deception. Knave of Cups. A wishy-washy motherfucker is what he is. Alright. I'm also getting particular persons lying about their sobriety, saying that they've been sober a certain amount of time and they're not. They're lying to everybody. Oh, but Aiden, the stress is just too much. I need a drink. Yeah? Okay. Looks real good on you. Looks real good on you. Worshipping that porcelain every day. Looks real good on you. And the worst part about it is they can't even commit to their sobriety. They can't commit to themselves. They can't even set their own boundaries. They gotta break down everybody else's. What's the King of Cups in the upright? Talk to me about that. One more. Thank you. We got the Two of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Swords, and we've got the Knave of Cups. Yeah. There's a lies about the balance that they had. They were lying the whole time. They weren't balanced at all. They were an absolute extravagant heap of chaos. Emotional envy at the fact that you still have a heart after all they've done. All they've tried to do is make you bitter as fuck all this time and to ruin what you had coming to you, to take you away from your abundance, to hold back from your abundance, and yet you still continue to rise. You still continue to see the truth for what it is, despite all they tried to do. You're standing on boundaries, collective, and you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of what you've done for yourself and the healing that you've done. Don't let anybody else deter you from that, okay? Don't allow anybody else to tell you otherwise, right? These people are very, very stubborn. They do not want to change the way they feel. They're happy in their pile of shit, and they want you to be too, okay? The audacity of these people. They want you to be as bitter, if not more bitter than them, okay? But you're receiving justice, regardless of what they think, because of the lies and the deception and the defamation of character that they had behind your back. Yeah. It very well could be a Sagittarius energy that's going to bring balance to the situation. It's either that or your angels. This is being divinely orchestrated. You're in your Empress energy, so you're in the energy of receiving. You could very well be birthing a new project, uh, a new business. Either way, keep going. Okay, keep going. What's the five? What's the Five of Cups reverse? Knight of Pentacles, the Fool in the reverse. Oh, oh. Yeah, Two of Wands. They're not going to be moving on because they're not wanting to take a leap of faith in a new direction to create stability for themselves. And this is why they don't want to heal. They're not willing to heal. They're not willing to look at the pain that they've caused other people and take accountability for it. They're not willing to repent. And this is what's keeping them in their negative energy. It's what's keeping them in their south node, right? Because they're too bitter. Like the pain and the suffering that they've caused other people is way too much. You're not their only victim. So I'm getting a feeling this is dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Gemini. They're all karmics. There very well could be two Geminis. There very well could be two Cancers. Could be two Scorpios. And I'm getting two different groups of people as well. Two different groups of unrelated people. Anyway, what's the Hangman? Oh, grab these ones here too. Put them back in the mix. What's the Hangman? What's the Hangman? Yeah, they're hung up on their lives. What else? The top one? I'll look at it. Death card in reverse. So the Death card, there's definitely rebirth. It's almost like they're trying to rebirth the old you, is what I'm showing. The Eight of Cups on its side. They're trying to bring you back into the painful era that you were, but it's that's the old you. That old you doesn't exist anymore. That's what I don't get. They're trying to bring you back down into that south zone. Anything else about the Hangman that we need to know about? Okay. Alright. Alright. So we got the Ten of Wands. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Temperance in reverse. And we've got the Seven of Swords. So they're sneaky ass bullshit trying to bring chaos and destruction to all that you've been working, okay, is coming to an end, officially, okay? All their sneaky bullshit, okay, and their chaos, to create chaos in your life, quite possibly with a Sagittarius involved, okay, is all coming to an end. Everything that they work towards is all crumbling, okay? Ten of Wands, okay? You're letting this burden go once and for all. You're not allowing this to be um, a part of your reality anymore. You're moving on. And that's why they're all up in their head, all hung up. They can't figure it out. They can't figure out how you're healing. They can't figure out the fact that their magic isn't working. Meanwhile, here they've been doing all these spells thinking that you're doing spells on them, and it's not even the case. The Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, this Cancer was supposed to show up right, but they didn't. They lost out on their divine contract with you, right? And they were supposed to be there with you within this Ten of Pentacles, but they lost out. And yet they feel gravitated towards you, but the gravitation towards you has nothing but bitterness because you're leaving them behind. They're feeling left out in the cold, and it's mainly because they're too fucking stubborn to heal. They want to stay in their karmic energy. They don't want to rise above, so they've lost out on that contract. right? So this is why they're all hung up in their head about it. This is why they can't move on. This is why they're so damn bitter and don't want to heal. Because you're giving them no other choice to look at the lies and the deception and all the pain that they've caused other people. And it's all coming back to these boundaries that you're putting up for yourself, right? They've been sabotaging you for decades, this person. Supposedly a friend, supposedly, like, I'm getting, like, they've infiltrated your relationships in the past, and they've created chaos in your relationships, pretty well every single one. And they've tried to sabotage you for decades. This is going on at least 2 decades that this has been happening. What's the moon in reverse? Is what's all coming to light? Can I get 2 more? Okay. Well, 6 of Swords. The fact that you're walking away. The fact that you're standing on boundaries and you're building a stability for yourself. And they've lost all connection to their higher power. And it's mainly due to the fact of their sabotage, trying to stagnate an empress, a high-ranking empress, and bring nothing but emotional chaos to them. So this is what's coming out. Yeah. Trying to keep you from moving forward, keeping you questioning yourself, whether or not you are worthy for such a thing or not. What's the top of the deck? Yeah, you're taking out the motherfucking trash already. Okay? Yeah, you're walking away. 8 of Cups on the cut. Emotionally, finally walking away from this bullshit. I'm so proud of you, Collective. This is so amazing. Keep going. You're doing yourself a favor. Yeah, this is creating a major tower for them. And this has got them all up in their head because of your rebirth. They can't touch you anymore. Yeah, and they're bitter as fuck about it. Bitter, 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 bitter. They're pretty well irate at this point. If you were a fly on their wall, you'd be sitting there with popcorn and a Chardonnay, enjoying the show. Yeah. They're coming in to try to do some sort of reactive abuse with you. They're gonna try to get you in trouble or something. They're trying to get you out of this, to get out of character. They're one of their reactive abuse. And it's something to do with the third party, and it has to do with the Taurus. Okay? This is their last ditch effort to try to get at you. Right? Yeah. There's a whole bunch of lies being spewed about you with this particular person, quite possibly an ex. And you're here just sitting here resting. You could give no fucks. Yeah. Because you know that everything that they're putting together is going to fall apart. Right? They're about to get some major karma. Right? They're going to lose everything. They're going to lose their job. They're going to lose their housing. They're going to lose absolutely everything. Yeah. All the while, you're resting. Looks good on you. It's going to look real fucking good on you. You bitter bastard. You deserve everything you get. Absolutely everything you get. For all the pain and suffering, no fucking mercy. To the fullest extent of the law. No fucking mercy whatsoever. And the thing is, Collective, you don't have to do a thing. There's going to be people that are going to call it in on their own. Because they know that it's not right. truth is coming out, whether they like it or not. You've done all you've had to do, collective. You just have to let divine work its magic. Is there anything else with this moon in the reverse? The Ace of Swords comes right back out again. Somebody's coming with the truth. Ooh, shit. The moon in reverse, okay, is clarified by the Ace of Swords, okay, the moon in reverse, and the Temperance. So there's definitely some angelic forces at work here that is going to bring something to light as a confirmation. Not only that, we're looking at quite possibly a Sagittarius energy, okay? Six of Swords. There very well could be something with this particular Sagittarius or this uh, angelic energy that's going to help you move on. We've got the Six of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. Is there anything else with the moon in reverse? Okay. The tables are turning is what I'm hearing. We've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. So something is going to be revealed about a Queen of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles and a Ten of Cups. So there could have been a Queen of Pentacles that was jealous of your stability and wanted to bring the end to your stability by ruining your emotional capacity to survive. They're trying to ruin your stability and your emotional fulfillment to try to bring chaos to your emotions. So that way you're easier to be manipulated. But it's all being revealed. The truth is coming out. It's all being revealed. Balance is being restored, whether they like it or not. This is divinely orchestrated, collective. All right? All right. Couple more. How many? Five? Okay. What else is going on with the situation? What else? Okay. Ooh, really? All right. The Devil, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor on its side. They're calling on the Devil to do their bidding, not realizing what ranking that you have. The Queen of Wands in reverse and the Devil. This is reactive abuse. This is toxic energy. They're trying to bring you back into this toxic energy and topple your foundation. They're trying to topple your empire. And I get the feeling like there's some sort of a sacrifice happening. They're trying to sacrifice someone or something. And the darkness has come to um, receive their payment. And they don't have their payment. They've got no spoons to give. And not only that, they're frustrated, they're irate. They're in this Queen of Wands energy that they wanted you in. They're in this instability and their faltering empire of what they've built is falling apart. And the devil's come to collect. And this is also what's coming to light, considering. Two more. We got the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So somebody's not uh, coming to terms with the fact of their union. So, two more. One more. Oh, all right, that was weird. I'll take it. Yeah, Three of Swords to the Two of Swords. So all their fucking pain and their suffering, all their betrayal and everything that what you're healing from, they can't come to truce with that. They can't reconcile with that. Okay? They can't even reconcile with that. And they've got nothing. The devil's coming to collect and they've got nothing. And this is why they're so irate. Because all the shit that they tried to bring onto you, it all backfired. It's all back onto them. And now they're being haunted by all of it. Collective, that's not a you problem. That's a them problem. They shouldn't be playing with shit that they don't understand. Thinking that they're big top shit when they're nothing. They're literally nothing. This is why they've lost their gifts. This is why they've lost their way, because they've allowed the bitterness to betray them. And they've betrayed themselves. And this is what they have a hard time with the most. They built their foundation on lies and deception, and they wonder why it's crumbling. Like, make it make sense. Talk to me about this emperor on its side. hmm I can't make this up. They're being exposed for the bullshit that they pulled, and it's all falling apart. Yeah? And it's coming in quick for them, too. It's coming in quick for them because they tried to take you off of your throne that is rightfully yours. Like, they could have built their own foundation, made their own throne, and sat on their own damn throne, but no. They were too focused at trying to ruin your foundation instead. Because they didn't even have enough self-worth to believe in themselves. What's the Emperor? Is there anything else with the Emperor that we need to know about? Yeah. One more? Thank you. Yeah. You called a truce. You went within, and now you're coming out of your shell. You've done the healing. You found your inner light. Despite how uninspired you might have been, and the fact that you were having to deal with a lot of toxicity that was draining you and keeping you uninspired and whatnot, you still went within. It kept you out of your comfort zone, and you had to come to truce with that, which just made you stronger, made you resilient, okay? Despite all the pain and the suffering, right? You knew that it was going to help you move and grow and evolve. So you are now back on your foundation. You're taking the rightful throne, and you will be getting back to your empire that you're building. It's rightfully yours. Because why? You're calling a truce with the situation, and you're guided by your heart space. And quite possibly this Cancer is vindictive, right? They're going to come in and tell you what you want to hear. To call a truce, it's a lie. Even Maury said it was a lie. Anything else? Nine of Swords. They're all up in their head with the fact that they can't get you in this reactive abuse. Yeah, they're going after they're being exposed for going after your Ten of Pentacles. What else? The Queen of Wands in reverse. You got the Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands. They're feeling defeated at the fact that you love yourself and the fact that you're putting these burdens down. They're irate. They're irate at the fact that you're doing this, the fact that you're actually making it happen, the fact that you're healing, the fact that you're stepping up and beyond anything that they can touch now. You're literally unstoppable, collective. This is how you empower yourself. I'm extremely proud of you. Keep going. Stay focused on the prize, because it's going to get good. I have a feeling. The devil. Let's talking about the devil. Let's talk about the devil. What's going on with the devil? What's the situation? Yep, something to do with the Queen of Swords and the devil. So some stupid ass motherfucking cunt that likes to lie profusely, stinky ass bitch, alright, making deals with the devil to try to take you out. Meanwhile, they don't realize you deal with the crossroads all the time. Because you work for a guy upstairs, there's no match for this motherfucker. No match. Okay? And the fact that this low vibing, stinky ass bitch decided to go with the devil and work with the devil rather than choose the darkness over the light really shows what type of person they are. Yeah. They went after your stability. They went after your pentacles. They went after everything. Well, they tried to lay to rest a starseed. That's how ego gets the better of you. Trying to bring rest to a starseed. Trying to turn a star into a dark star. Really? Really? How's that working out for you? Really? How's that working out for you? Five of Cups. It's not working out very well, is it? Hmm? Ugh, the entitlement. It's thick. Hmm? And you're standing in this radiant, beautiful energy. And it's eating them alive, is what I'm hearing. This isn't over. This will never be over. Yeah? Okay. Do you really know who the hell you're messing with? Or do you? What else is going on with this dumbass devil? It's what the devil wanna be. Like, what a fucking joke. You're a dumbass joke, okay? You're a dumbass joke and a disgrace to humanity. Really. We're sitting here with the Three of Swords, sitting next to the devil, okay? Not only are you trying to betray other people by using the devil's going to betray you. So that's not going to look very well. It's not going to look very well for you at all in the end. The devil, it only fills your head full of illusions, and you never win in the end. You always sacrifice the most important part of yourself when you're dealing with this negative energy. You don't make deals with the darkness. You make the darkness flee, okay? Because when you work with the light and you work in the light, the darkness has no other choice but to flee. The light will always win. And that was your biggest mistake, going with the darkness. Because not only are you bitter from the betrayal, but you're going to be betrayed because you betrayed others. You only get what you give. And because you're not willing to come to truce with that, you just want to stay in this vindictive energy, it will end up being your demise. And it'll be your own fault by your own action. The Three of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The Justice. And the Seven of Cups. So you're focusing on yourself due to the injustice, and you're finding your self-worth again. You're going through a bit of a hermit mode. The Divine's got you going through this hermit mode, mainly because this is actually part of your protection. As you heal, you become more protected. You become more unfuckwithable. This is why for the last year, I've been putting out videos into the collective about healing. You want to become more powerful? You want to become more protected? Divinely guided, guarded, and protected? Heal. You show the work that you're going to do for your own healing, and the Divine will provide. The Divine will never betray you. Okay? Let's just get that through your head. If you're thinking the Divine is going to betray you, chances are it's trying to show you something. Okay? They're trying to show you something. And if you don't see what they're trying to show you, that's not their problem. Okay? It's not their problem if you don't see what they're trying to show you. If you don't choose to go within, you don't choose to look at it, that's nobody else's fault but your own. All right. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're focused on yourself. You're not focused on all the other bullshit that's outside of yourself collective. Okay, you've had to face a major injustice. It was supposed to bring you to your knees. It was supposed to make you feel out in the cold. Okay? But instead, you transmuted that shit and you found your self-worth. You found your foundation. You found where you stood. Okay? And you are mid through a great awakening. You're going through an ascension. You're going through a dark night of the soul. You're going through a period of healing and of reflection. And you are unstoppable due to this because you're allowing this injustice to fuel you, which is absolutely divine. Ten of Cups. Yeah. You're healing your past. You're healing the pain. You're healing through it. You're coming into balance within yourself, your masculine and your feminine. And when you do that, when you start to come into that balance, you put yourself into the frequency of finding your soulmate and attracting and manifesting your soulmate. Okay? So by doing that, by focusing on self, by focusing on that what is serving you, and that is your healing, it's bringing you to a whole new elevation of frequency that is leaving the null and the dust, leaving all of this injustice behind you. All right. What's the Three of Swords? Let's pop up put these cards in here. We'll shuffle them up. We'll look into the Three of Swords. I think that was still the devil energy that we were looking at. So I'll just clarify and look into the Three of Swords a little bit more. What's the deal on the Three of Swords? Three of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords, by the Queen of Wands. So the energy that I'm really getting a Sagittarius here. There's a Sagittarius. There's quite possibly an Aries. There's a Leo maybe. So this bitch is trying to betray you to take you out of your Queen of Wands energy because of that, right? And they're being betrayed because they're okay. So they're trying to betray you by getting something pretty to come in and betray you. But that thing that's pretty that's coming in to betray you is turning around and betraying them instead. And not only that, they're coming in and they're standing in their upright. This whole experience is changing them to something pretty, whoever this something pretty is. Okay? Because the Queen of Wands has shown up in the reverse quite a bit throughout this collective. So I think what has happened is this Queen of Wands has gone through an awakening, seen the truth, and is showing up in the upright. They're actually healing too. They're learning from you. So while they're learning from you, at the same time, being used as a pawn to betray you, they're actually coming back and betraying those that are trying to use them as a pawn. And they're realizing the truth. So literally, the divine is at work behind the scenes more than you realize, and you need to show thanks. You need to show gratitude for that. Okay, we've got a card sneaking off into the distance underneath there. Let's see. Yeah, Five of Cups. They're throwing away their whole aspect of healing through this betrayal of trying to betray you. They're throwing away their whole aspect of healing. Like everything they put up against you is falling apart. It's literally falling apart right in their face. It's blowing up in their face. Everything that they've come up against you with. Yeah? They can't seem to move on. You've found balance by looking towards the future. You're not allowing the past to come in anymore. What else about the Three of Swords that we need to know about? Ten of Pentacles on its side. The Three of Swords. What else? Lay to rest your foundation in your Ten of Pentacles, your legacy, your foundation with the Ace of Pentacles. So that they very well could be trying to come in and betray you with a new offer to move in or to be roommates or to bring some sort of stability to you. Okay? And it's basically to put to rest your Ten of Pentacles. So that way you don't have access to your Ten of Pentacles. How many times does this shit have to blow up in your motherfucking face for you to actually get it? Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups. They can't walk away from it. This is not over. Something about the devil keeps coming out. The devil's coming to collect. They can't walk away from what they did. Yeah, they're not willing to let go of this pain and the suffering and all of this crap. They're making it literally impossible, right, for you to move on. But you're going to move on anyway. This isn't over, is what I'm being told. I keep being told that this isn't over. I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, keep trying. You're gonna end up fucking yourself up even more. I'm not exactly shaking in my boots. Ten of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. The Devil upright that just keeps popping out. Yeah. The devil's going to come and collect, but they're not coming to me to collect. Two of Swords in reverse. What's going on with that? Five of Swords. They can't come to truce. They can't come to a decision. They can't come into some sort of communication or collaboration with anybody that would want to come up against you. People are shook. People are watching all this shit go down in behind the scenes, and they don't want to come up against you. They don't. They don't want to come up against you. They know better than this particular individual that's filled with ego. Right? They've like lost their absolute cotton picking mind. Okay? They've literally lost their mind. Five of Wands in reverse. They can't even come forward anymore. They're a slave to the devil. Seven of Cups. They're so overwhelmed right now. Quite possibly a Cancer. They can't move. Quite possibly incarcerated. They're definitely restricted. Mm. They're literally going to have no other choice but to come forward with some sort of compassion. Because you're ending this once and for all, for sure. You're definitely ending this. There's no other way about it. They can't stop you. Ten of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, the Fool, and the Hangman, and the Hierophant. So not only did they lose their connection to spirit, okay, they're going through a major awakening. They're never going to be able to move on, and they're going to be left in the dark where they belong. While you sit here with your Ten of Pentacles. Like, I really think they're going to purgatory because of their bullshit. I really think they're headed to purgatory. It's really unfortunate for them. It's really unfortunate. I don't know who this is resonating with anybody, but any and everybody, but I'm going to see about some angel messages to do some confirmation. Hopefully that message resonated with you. It empowered you because you're stepping up anyway. That's why it's so important to do your healing. What's the overall message, angels? What do we got for the collective? We'll do a 5-stack. Whoa. What do we got? Strength. Somebody's infuriated, but they don't really, and maybe Archangel Ariel is infuriated. Maybe they're not a happy camper because of what's being done. But you're finding strength. You're finding strength in all of this. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion is needed at this time. What else? Ace of Fire. An exciting new opportunity. Career advancement. Change your life now. Okay? So things are going to start popping off for you. Okay? Now that you've released this, there is no unity. There is no returning to this energy. Okay? Oh, I'm supposed to take that one. Okay. Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Okay, so somebody might be coming in with a new idea, new offer. You might be coming up with a new idea or offer. Could be a fire sign coming in with this information, quite possibly a younger individual. Seven of Water. Complex decision, the need to do research. So stop procrastinating. Okay, what do we got? We got the Star. Just shine. Continue to shine. Happy times are ahead. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Okay? So continue your healing. Things are going to work out better than expected. Okay? You've come into your own kind of person. You've got new partnerships and contracts on the way. Continue to move forward. Okay? Don't, stop. Get the fuck out of your head. Stop expecting the worst. Um, you might be having a hard time sleeping at night, and it's mainly because of what you're telling yourself. Okay? And this is creating an instability by you being all up in your head about something, about this new idea. You need to stand firm on this new idea and move forward. Okay, you're headed towards a major independence. Okay, we got the Nine of Earth, so Nine of Pentacles. This is personal wish fulfillment. Okay, and this is after a time of a third party situation. Okay, third party triangulation. Now, I do believe there's some sort of again, it's being confirmed that there is some sort of an X infiltrating your new um, relationships, new possible prospects. Okay, so work in silence. Don't be telling anybody and everybody your business. What do we got? The Four of Earth. Yeah. They're trying to bring instability to a, yeah. So this page coming in very well could be mischievous. They're being very confident and creative, but they're very mischievous, and they're trying to bring some sort of an star, or they feel that they owe something to the star. Maybe they've created, maybe you've helped them heal. Maybe they're trying to feel maybe they're indebted to you for their insight that they've received. I don't know. There's a couple different things that I'm seeing with this. Either way, get out of your head because that's where you're going to find your clarity. Okay? Get out of your head and get into the thoughts and what has been shown to you already and work from that. You will find your answers more clearly by seeing what has already happened. Okay? Don't sit with the what ifs. Don't sit with the maybes. Sit with the definite. Sit with the actions that have already had. All right? Sit with what they've already shown you to find out. Okay? What's the next one? All right, Six of Air. So because you're standing on your own 2 feet, because you are having these new contracts, new partnerships coming in, that you're kind of all up in your head about. Okay, this is preventing you from moving away. This is preventing you from stepping up and beyond. Okay, Two of Air and the Page of Air. So logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Allow yourself to be logical. Allow yourself to be honest with yourself. Allow yourself a little impulsiveness and be curious. Okay? Um, you're seeing it from a higher perspective. Okay? You're no longer pretending anymore. You're seeing it for what it is. Okay? So trust it. Okay? And the truth, it's pissing you off right now. Okay? But ultimately, when you get into the right perspective, it's going to eventually set you free. Understand this. Can't make this up. You're dealing with the past influence. It's trying to get you to see other ones of what you already know. It's getting you to try to question what you already know. It's gaslighting, manipulation. Haven't you dealt with this enough already? Have you not dealt with it enough? Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. This is you. This is the energy that you're in. Okay? You need to open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Do some charity work. Do things just because. Share the love that you have in your heart with other people and not expecting anything in return. Okay? Two more. The magician, they've been manipulating you. They've been manipulating the truth, keeping you from making a decision, creating a huge injustice, right? Lying, lying on you, right? All because you're loving, you're empathic, you're patient, you're kind. Like, make it make sense. What's the cat card, Spirit? What's the cat card? So we're finding our self-worth. We're fighting at all costs, okay? We're sticking up for what we believe in, even though we're finding that people are competing with us. For our throne that we built for ourselves. They can build their own. They can stay in their own lane, right? Right. Queen of Water. You're tender-hearted. You're empathic. You're patient. You're loving. You're kind. Stay in this energy. Trust yourself. Trust your heart. Trust the direction that your intuition and your heart and your emotions and that balance within yourself, going back to center. Allow that to guide you. The way has always been there. The map has always been there. You just need to go with your heart. All right? Love and light, but take no shit. Love and light, but take no shit. Okay? Show compassion, stand up for the truth, and take no bullshit from anyone. On that note, everybody, I want to love you and leave you, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for the supporters, to the ones that donated tonight, as well as my members. Thank you so much. Go get your merch. Go get your merch. It's on the community tab. There's a link. Go get your merch. I got somebody that just received their coffee cups, and I'm going to be probably placing an order for myself, okay, for some coffee cups. All right, they're reasonably priced. They're absolutely exquisitely beautiful, and they've got the Flake Club member tag on it. So go get yours. There's hoodies, there's shoes, there's bedspreads, there's pillows, there's tablecloths. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So go check it out. Check out the link on the community tab. And again, if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. So that way you can be good to others. Thank you so much, and have yourself an amazing evening. Keep going, keep striving, keep healing, keep rising. See you in the next video.